What's good, you guys? What's going on, y'all? What is going on, y'all? Happy Saturday. Shout out to me. Today is my birthday, you guys. Today is my birthday. So, y'all, listen. I am back with another video. All right. So, someone DM'd me and asked me, do narcissists make plenty of mistakes? I don't remember the exact question. Was it, do narcissists make plenty of mistakes? And if so, how do they not know that they're making all these mistakes? Y'all listen, narcissists are like everybody else. I'm going to dive right into it. Narcissists make mistakes just like anybody else. However, they don't like being reminded that they're less than perfect. So they're likely to get angry or punish you for pointing out their mistakes. That's the thing. They'll blame someone else for having caused the mistake in the first place. Or they'll do their best to make you think that they didn't make a mistake at all. All right? Narcissists make mistakes just like everybody else. I need for y'all to understand that. They just learn to either, talk their way out of them or condition those around them to not point them out. And when all else fails, they'll wipe their slate clean with a fresh batch of peers who don't know about their past mistakes. They love changing their environments with people who don't know them. They love moving away and getting away from you to get around people who don't know anything about them or their mistakes. But they make mistakes just like anybody else. Narcissists make many, many mistakes, you guys. They just will never accept any responsibility, let alone be held accountable for what they do. Narcissists make mistakes. And they're blame-shifting creatures who will never learn, nor will they ever change. You see, the best avoided, lest you be plagued. Okay? You have to empower yourself and remove narcissists from your life. Because there's a reason narcissists don't learn from their mistakes. And that's because they never get past the first step, which is admitting that they made one in the first place. I think I read that somewhere. You understand? Narcissists don't take accountability for the mistakes that they made. Narcissists have repetitive behavior, which could be viewed as a mistake. However, it could, and in my opinion, be deliberate and intentional in a lot of situations. And if you're asking why don't they learn from their failures, there's a danger of trying to apply logic to the illogical. That's why. These people do not behave normally, and they do cause serious harm from doing this. I do not view them as normal. I don't try and rationalize with irrational people. Their behavior is predetermined, predatory. That's what it is. Their behavior is predetermined and it's very predatory. The question has good intentions behind it, don't get me wrong. But to understand them, to help them change and grow and develop, that is a normal, conscientious frame of mind. They're not normal, y'all. Don't assume they share the same mindset. In my experience, they don't. They do not have the same moral compass or ethics that you do. Their intentions are selfish and malevolent. Don't excuse their behavior or try to get them to change. That will only draw you further down the rabbit hole or even further. Often when we try harder and harder to understand them and turn ourselves inside out, in the end it causes more harm, y'all. That's all it does. You have to protect yourself by remaining in reality and refusing to accept their fabricated reality. Narcissists make mistakes all the time. And I want to point something out, y'all. I want to say this. Let me talk to y'all. One of the biggest mistakes narcissists make is underestimating the people that they're dealing with, okay? They use social media and they use all these apps to try to trap people and do all this stuff. But the same things that they're doing most of the time when they're in situationships, or shall I say what people call relationships, people are behind their back trying to figure out and Google their behavior. So we use social media as well, right? To get educated, to elevate ourselves, to find out what the hell is happening with these people, to vet what's going on in our relationship with these individuals, right? People use these apps the same way. So while they're underestimating that the target don't know who they are, people also are online using Google and watching videos, listening to videos and getting educated and elevating themselves to break away from the narcissists. They make mistakes all the time because they're so indulged in their own life and what they have going on. They have no idea that the person that they're dealing with is behind their back making their escape plan. Let me talk to you. This is how it works. Narcissists make mistakes all the time, y'all. This is what will happen. They underestimate people all the time, you guys. All the time. Don't get this thing twisted. They think they have everybody ensnared. And they make mistakes all the time. They want to trap people and do all this dirt and try to trash people around while people are often behind their backs trying to make their escape plan once they figure out that they are entangled with a narcissist in the first place. And if you're asking this question to me, the person who DM me because you still want them to change and you don't really understand them, so you're still in hypnosis. You're still being hypnotized. You're still in a trance. There is more work that you need to do. Because a lot of times they don't think that this is a mistake. Narcissists don't realize that the things that they are doing is completely wrong. They don't understand, or yet they do understand and they just don't care. They underestimate people all the time, you guys. I need for y'all to understand this. You know, I don't get why people, even try to rationalize with a person who is completely irrational. The things that narcissists do, y'all, is not normal, y'all. It's just not normal. And they make a lot of mistakes. Narcissists are thieves. And one of the biggest mistakes most people make is staying with them. Narcissists steal your time, your money, and most importantly, your happiness. And see, your happiness is something valuable, something that requires you, to live right. And they steal everything from you. They take all your happiness, all your joy, all your good qualities, and they run off with it. And mistakes, y'all, they're full of mistakes. Narcissists make all sorts of mistakes. Like hurting people, living only for themselves, not caring about anything but their own selfish needs. But they cannot wear the mask that they have to wear. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to fool people into thinking that they are good people. If they didn't, right, nobody would even come close to trying to be with the narcissist. People wouldn't even come near the narcissist if they knew about who the narcissists were. Like I said, narcissists make mistakes all the time, and they underestimate people all the time, you guys. Hold on one second, you guys. 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. And one thing that I find that narcissists do, right, is they misuse and abuse people, you guys, to the point of no return. And one of the biggest mistakes I think narcissists also make is when they do things to people, they think that they can just come back and return, just come right back like nothing ever happened, right? And that's a mistake for the narcissist because a lot of people don't take them back. Mass majority don't even take these individuals back. And on the opposite side, one of the biggest things I think that people make a mistake about when it comes to narcissists is not finding out about narcissism and confusing it with simple vanity or thinking it's just a word that could just be thrown around. Underestimating how cruel narcissists can be and how much they will be affected by the cruelty that the narcissist puts them through. Thinking that it will never happen to them. They will set boundaries. They are intelligent. They are streetwise. They cannot be fooled. That's another mistake that other people make on the opposite side of narcissism. Having kids with a narcissist, y'all. It's really hard. I've talked to so many people that have children with narcissists, y'all. They have went through so much marrying a narcissist. It's another hard thing that people have talked about that they've undergone from dealing with the narcissist, y'all. You know, and back to the mistakes that narcissists make. You know, based on my own experiences, right? Dealing with narcissists. Let's talk about it. You know, narcissists underestimate people that they are in close relationships with, their partners, their children, their friends. They underestimate these people because they treat these people like trash and think they can still deal with these individuals, still have these people around and in their face. They always underestimate these people that are in close proximity with them. First of all, they think that they're superior to everyone, so they don't give them enough credit. Secondly, right, they don't see others for who they really are. Rather, they see them superficially, or it's either all good or all bad. Either they're idealized or devalued. See, their inability to see and understand other people in depth combined with the lack of awareness means that they never see it coming. When their targets, feel they've been badly treated or they've had enough, they just leave them. They never see it coming. These are the kind of mistakes that narcissists make. They never see it, that they're going to be left out. People are just going to walk away from them. They're going to be discarded. They have no idea these things are going to happen to them. They make mistakes all the time. I don't know how people think that narcissists are something like Jesus, right? Well, they just walk on water and do whatever they want to do. Oh, no. Narcissists make lots and lots and lots of mistakes, you guys. They can't seek help because nobody wants to treat them, right? They lie about going to therapy or they want to get therapy just to keep around a certain target that they want to continue to use and abuse until there's no end, right? Or they're not ready to give up on you yet, so they want to abuse you so you don't go anywhere. They want to keep you around and they'll lie and say they want to get help, they want to seek counseling, or they want to get therapy. All these tactics are used to keep you ensnared, to keep you around even longer, to further the abuse. This is the things that narcissists will do. They make mistakes all the time. And people ask me, it seems like they never learn from their mistakes. But first you have to realize you made a mistake to learn from it. Oh, I've seen them change all right. They change all the time. They change who they do things in front of. What they say in front of certain people. They change in every new relationship too. They change their mood, their feelings at the drop of a hat. And of course, they're going to do this in front of certain individuals, y'all. See, they have to keep getting supply. They always change their environment. I've told y'all once in a video before, I've seen narcissists leave everything behind and pick up and move to a whole different state or city where no one knows them, where everybody is agreeing to their behavior. And they start to cycle all over again with a set of new people. But one thing that you'll never see them change or attempt to change is their behavior or their way of thinking or their way of life. It's almost impossible to get them out of these characters to do one of those things, much less at all. At the end of the day, narcissists change for the worse. After every relationship, they have gained a new learned, method to destroying people. They're looking for the next new sucker. And people get more brutally beaten down by every passing relationship that they get in. And they'll apply anything that they've learned to the new relationship that they get in. Practice make perfect, right? This is what narcissists do. I'm going to assume that you asked this question because you are trying to find out, do they ever learn from their mistakes? Well, first, one must realize they made a mistake to learn from it. Narcissists are permanently disordered. They aren't going to magically change into a fair, kind, considerate person. And most certainly not as a result of you pointing out their mistakes. You have already paid for someone else's mistakes when you're dealing with them. And you can stop making it your business. You can stop making someone else's sickness your problem. It is not your job or responsibility to make anyone else or anyone see the mistakes that they've made. It's your job to stop making your own mistake of wasting time on someone who does not care about the mistakes that they're going to continue to make. You got to understand that. Narcissists don't care about their mistakes, and they definitely don't want to. They definitely don't want you pointing it out. If you've been with a real narcissist, once you point out their mistakes, what happens? They deflect, they blame shift, they rage, they get abusive, they get violent, right? Depending on the narcissist, right? But they're going to do one of those things. But the one thing that they're all going to do is deflect and blame it right back on you. Whatever mistake they're making, it's your fault that they're making this mistake. You're at fault for whatever it is that they did wrong or doing wrong. This is how they are, y'all. They don't make mistakes according to them. This is how they are wired. When you're dealing with these kind of individuals, you could expect this. I'm trying to talk to y'all, man, because like I said, I get questions all the time, and I notice a lot of these questions are about trying to find a way to get a narcissist to realize what they're doing is wrong. To understand if a narcissist realizes that they're making mistakes. Y'all, even if they did realize it was a mistake deep down inside at their core, they don't care. And they would have to admit that they've done something wrong for it to be a mistake, right? They're not going to do that. They don't self-reflect. I have to understand how you're damaging yourself by trying to get a narcissist to figure out what they've did. You need to avoid doing anything with the narcissist. If you have something bad going on in your life or you're facing any problem, don't tell the narcissist. If you have something very good going on in your life and you've achieved any success, don't tell the narcissist. Do not reveal any personal secret you have to the narcissist. Set healthy boundaries with them and don't let them violate it if you have to deal with the narcissist. Don't apologize to the narcissist. It is not your fault. Do not keep on sacrificing your needs to them. Do not believe what they say all the time. They are pathological liars, and they use that as gaslighting. Beware of their manipulation tactics if you have to deal with them. Don't give them love and support thinking that it would change them after they behave badly with you. They are going to see some negative intention even after you behave nicely with them. Don't expect that if you have forgiving them for something that they did wrong, it won't happen again. When you forgive them, they think that it is safe to assume, right, that they will be forgiven just as easily as the first time. Don't think they will change. Don't blame yourself for the behavior as it has nothing to do with you. It happens as a result of their own insecurities. They are a narcissist. Do not get hassled when they get angry at you. Don't show them that it is affecting you. Instead, respond to them calmly if you have to deal with them. Avoid giving into their unreasonable demands, even if they display disappointment or rage. You can't help the narcissist, and they make mistakes all the time. They just don't want you pointing it out. They don't care. Narcissists are never wrong, and they're backwards wired minds, you guys. That's it for this video. That's the video. You guys, that's it. I am going to relax the rest of my birthday and spend some time with my son. Take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your bells until you... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being distracted over here. Turn on your bell so you will know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.